think I can. Yes.
Okay.
It's a little
Uh,
soft, but we can, yeah.
Beautiful.
I'll try speak up a bit. So my parents grew up in, so my dad was born in colonial Kenya and my mother shortly after Kenya won its independence. And so when they were going to school at the time, there was a sort of view of what a person competent in mathematics looked like. And it unfortunately did not look like them. So I think these lessons in the varied history of mathematics is so important in order to see that there's people who are like us that can do it. And so it kind of breaks down at least one barrier when you know that it's not something about you as a person that's inhibiting you from doing mathematics, and that, if other people can do it, so can you. And I think it's very important to have this history out there and for people to know it. And another aspect is when you were giving the example of how you froze while doing an example in class with your students. I value that so much in a teacher because it's happened to me a few times before. And I think sort of seeing the humanity in the person teaching you is valuable to me, in that, if it's like it's okay, if the teacher makes a mistake, then it's fine for me to make a mistake. We're not all expected to be perfect all the time, and people get things wrong, and that's okay. So yeah, that was just me sharing my experience.
You just said something very powerful about what that experience is. It's humanizing, and it has so many benefits. And one of them, and not too ironically, is that you actually get to do harder or more challenging mathematics with your students. And I can tell you right now, and I teach online, I teach a course called Algebra, A Hero's Journey Through the Unknowns. It's for like eighth graders here in the United States. It's about 13 years old. We have some 12 and 14-year-olds too, but generally speaking, 13-year-olds. And I've closed my own chat window. The class has disappeared into hyperspace, and I make all these mistakes with the virtual tools. But the disarming environment. The kids are forgetting that. I mean, these are 13-year-old kids, and in about a month, we're going to do 3 equations and 3 unknowns. We're going to do matrices, and it's because of this humanizing environment of making mistakes, technological mistakes, things which maybe you'd be chastised as from an administrator. Oh, you shouldn't have. You should learn to do the Zoom, Google much better. These human errors are paying dividends because my students want to learn with me.